Hi guys, it's Mr. B here, and today in this video we're going to be looking at using commas in lists. Okay, so if we need a comma for a list, we're going to look at how we're going to be using them today. So there's two ways we're really using them in lists. Okay, now the first one, I'm being a bit cheeky, it's not really a list. We could class it as a list of adjectives describing words describing a noun, but it's not really a list of things. It's more of a list of adjectives, a list of describing words we use to describe a noun. But let's have a look what I mean. So, if we're going to have a sentence here, we've got the huge scary spider. I've got a list of adjectives here, so huge and scary. Now I need to use my comma here in order to separate the two adjectives. So the huge scary spider. Now I might write more than two adjectives in, but I need to make sure that they are separated each by a comma. Okay, remember our comma is a little bit like a full stop with a little tail down there. We put it down on the bottom line. You'll also notice as well there is no comma between the last adjective and our noun, our thing. Okay, so the huge scary spider, we don't put a comma there. That's not right. We rub that one out. Okay. What we have to be careful though is we have a sentence here, the bright blue coat. Now these are two adjectives, bright and blue. However, bright blue is working together. It's what we call a cooperative, which means working together adjective. So it's bright blue coat. So we don't have one there because we said something is bright blue, okay? Which is these two are working together to describe something. Okay, so in this case, the bright blue coat wouldn't have a comma there between the two adjectives, because the bright blue coat would be something different. Wouldn't it be a coat that was bright and a coat that was blue, but they're working together. Now we've got it here, I've got a few extra adjectives in, so I've got three adjectives in this one. The long, smelly metal bin. I don't know why the bin's long. I started doing my adjectives before I thought of the sentence. You know what I'm like. Just do stuff off and it doesn't sometimes make sense. But the long smelly metal bin makes sense, as in it's a sentence that works. So you can see we have our commas. I'll make more like commas, okay, here. And I have them between my three adjectives. The long smelly metal bin. And again, no comma between our last one. And then here we can see them both working sort of together. So we have the magical bright yellow coat. So bright and yellow are working together here, so we don't have one there. Okay, so but we do have one here because magical and bright yellow are two separate ways of describing our coat. So in there we'd have a one comma there, but again, no comma before our noun. So that's how we would use them before for a list of adjectives describing a noun. Okay, so if I was writing a sentence, and let's say I'm writing a sentence about a car, I could say the brand new expensive, I'm going to put another comma because I'm putting another describing word, another adjective, the brand new expensive red car. Again, no comma before the last one, and that's how we use it. The other way we use commas is if we are doing a list of items. So I'll show you what I mean. If I was writing a sentence, Mr. B has, and let's say we're talking about something that I have in a box that I brought into school. So Mr. B has, then we're going to list some items. And we're going to use the comma the same way that we use the comma to separate our adjectives. So Mr. B has, let's have a look, footballs. Now this is just going to be random objects that I'm picking here, okay? Just in a magical box, so imagine things that I have in there. I'm just going to write random things out. So if you're thinking, where is this box? I want to see it. I'm just making this stuff up, okay? So has footballs. Now I'm going to add another item to my list, so I'm going to put a comma. So Mr. B has footballs. He's going to have some pancakes now. Again, I always go to food when I do these after I've been at school all day. Another comma, so I'm going to add something else. Mr. B has footballs, pancakes. Let's think of something else. Rabbits. Okay. Don't think my Buster would like being put inside a box, but I'll do in this one. Mr. B has footballs, pancakes, rabbits, violins, comma. Now what I'm going to put in is I'm going to put in an item that's more than one word, because see all these footballs, pancakes, rabbits, violins, but sometimes the item might be more. So Mr. B has footballs, pancakes, rabbits, violins, a red top, comma, okay, because that's the thing. Cheese, gotta have a bit of cheese, a little bit of cheese, okay. And one more thing, just looking over there, and a book in his magical. Just notice there, none of them items are really magical, are they? It would just be very strange to have those in, so we'll change it to in his strange box. Okay, so let's have a look how I've used the commas. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items I've talked about. Let's have a look. Footballs, pancakes, rabbits, violins, a red top, cheese, and a book. Very strange box indeed. But you can see that I have used a comma to separate each item in my list. Okay? Apart from the last one. With the last item on the list, I use the word and I don't have a comma. Okay? So I use comma to separate everything apart from the last one, where I just have and, no comma, and I have my last item. Remember as well, it's not after every word I have these commas, it's after every item. So a red top is all one item. So I don't have a, red, and top, okay, because that would be silly. Now what I'm going to do, let's write another list, okay? So I could say, let's say I'm looking into a bowl of Skittles. Again, food. I apologise if you're only watching this. Okay, and I'm talking about the colours, okay? So for any Americans reading out there, watching out there, but that's how you spell colours, okay? The colours are, and I'm going to write the colours. So again, we could have, and I'm not going to put the commas in this time. I'm trying to think what colours we do. Do we get that? So I've got a sentence there. The colours are red, orange, dark blue, green and yellow. And the reason we use the commas is because if we don't have them, it could start to confuse us, okay? And we don't know what the actual items are. So the commas just mean to say, we can see what each item is. So let's go in and put our commas in for our list, okay? So the colours are red, that's one item, okay? Orange, there's another item. Now this is one where I have to be careful. I know that dark isn't the colour, is it? Okay, so what this one is working together, dark blue. So my comma is after that because that's the next item. And green, not putting one there, okay, nothing. Let's rub that out because we use and before our last one and we don't need the comma. And that's how we use commas in a list. Really hope that you found that useful. Till next time, catch you later. Hope you enjoyed that video, guys. As the saying goes, I think you've got to smash that like button if that helped you, and I hope it did. If there's any questions or anything else that I can help you with, you can put it in the comments below. I try and help out, or you can contact me on Mr. Biggins123 on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, and I'll try and help you if I can. Okay. Obviously, subscribe as well. You'll see all the videos as they come up, and they might help you with other things that you are doing with your work as well. Until next time, see you later and stay safe.